Alright, Shalom, Makim Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahushua, Ba'asham, Hakodash. I'd like to give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. I'd like to say Shalom to the elect that teach the word in all true faith and sincerity. And yeah, man, today, as you can see the title of the lesson, Is A Stingy N. We know who Is A Edom is today. Yeah, I mean, and Jake always want to, want to proclaim themselves as being a real nigga, so to speak. Well, Esau Edom is the real nigga, man. You know what I mean? You know, and he is a niggard as well, because the word stingy goes back into niggardly. You know what I mean? And how this devil get down and how his system set up is to where he pretty much, matter of fact, let me just get some real quick. This is on Proverbs. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 28 and 8. It says, "He that by usury and unjust gain increaseth his substance, he shall gather it for him that will pity the poor." Yeah, so this devil, he pretty much he used usury to get his unjust gain, man. You know, which he you go get you a payday loan. You know what I mean? You know, we all went through it, man. You getting a payday loan, hey man, that's one of the worst things to get involved in, man. You go get a loan for $250. Yeah, I mean, but this devil, Esau Edom, requires you to pay $325 the next week, man. So easy week you get your check. You know what I mean? You pretty much got to continue to get that payday loan every week, man, because there's no way that you can take an L, man. You know what I mean? And that's what happens when the devil is in rulership. You know what I mean? Because this place is supposed to be a God-fearing nation, but this devil pretty much always fucking us over, man. That's the best way I can put it. He always fucking us over, man. Yeah, I mean, this welfare system is jacked up. Matter of fact, because the scriptures have a righteous welfare system, you know. But Esau Edom, he got the resources to make the world better, man. Pretty much, he can get everybody out of debt. These elite bankers, they can get everyone out of debt. You know, everybody won't be starving. You know, health, housing, and all that. You know what I mean? But Esau Edom, he is deaf in hell. Matter of fact, he is deaf in hell, man, because those entities pretty much are never satisfied. Those entities are never satisfied. So, you know, back in the ancient world, our welfare system, you know, when that harvest comes, you leave the gleanings of the crops, man. You know what I mean? Meaning what? You leave that you know, a certain amount left, so the people can live off the land. If they're poor, they can live. You can have a choice to live off the land and be alright, man. You know what I mean? But Esau Edom, how his system is set up, this so-called white man system, man, is set up to where you have to depend on his technology. You can't live off the land. You know, you have to depend on his technology. You need a card, you need a phone, you need a credit card, a bank account, all that. Instead of you choose to say, you know what, I'm just gonna live off the land, and you can't do that. You can't catch rain, water, none of that, man. You know, so this is let's get this in Jeremiah. No, back in Proverbs, like it. That's what I want. Proverbs chapter 30, I believe. Yeah, Proverbs 30 and 14. It says, matter of fact, I started at 12. This is Proverbs 30 and 12. There is a generation that are pure in their own eyes, and yet is not washed from their filthiness. Now, it said pure in their own eyes. Who is known as pure? So-called white man. That's why he called it. That's why they call themselves white people. Because the word white goes back to pure. They're pure in their own eyes. You know, which they the real black people. You want to put that term black on anybody, you should put that on the so-called white man. You know what I mean? It says, there is a generation, oh, how lofty are their eyes, and their eyes are lifted up. And that's talking about the Edomites. There is a generation who's these Edom. Three things which Esau Edom had these characteristics, man. It says the grave, the barren womb, the earth that is not filled with water, and the fire that saith it is not enough. It is enough. That's like in the fire that saith not, it is enough. And yeah, that's so-called white man, man. Because he is never satisfied. He is not going to pretty much leave no scraps behind. Because you go into that word gleaning. Matter of fact, let's get that word gleaning. Let's go and get that scripture. That word gleaning, pretty much, it says to scrape up, pretty much to gather the scraps, pretty much whatever was left. The why in the law it said don't even pick up the grapes that's falling. You know, keep that for the ones that's gonna live off the land, for the poor, man. Which we're gonna get there because these people, they're supposed to be God-fearing people. They're supposed to be base their ways off the Bible, which that's one of the biggest lies. You know what I mean? But the point is that these devils, man, they are pretty much just like these Amalekites, which they are very known for being stingy devils, man. They are known for that's like one of their you want to talk about what's the word, stereotypes. Well, the so-called white man, the Amalekite, that the Jew rat, pretty much is known for his stinginess, man. But that falls all the way down to the whole nation of Edom, you know. So the Jeremiah 49:9, it says, if great gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? See, that was part of the law, man. You supposed to leave the gleaning grapes, man. You know why? Because that was the welfare system. You know, and this devil's welfare system is totally jacked up, man. You know, for that woman to get that monthly check, you know, that man that can't be in the house, man. You know what I mean? See how this devil set it up? Well, he's taking a man away. You want these certain benefits, well, he can't be here. You know, that's the devil for you, man. You got all these different empty buildings, you know, throughout the whole country, man. But you got a big homeless pandemic, you know, in the country, man. You got people, you know what I mean, laying on the sidewalk. They got, you know what I mean, in the cut behind dumpsters and stuff. But you got all these different empty buildings, you know, how they, you know, every night, you know, you go to corral, they throwing the food out. You know, is it legal to keep the food? You know what I mean? But you can feed the people, man. But these devils, that's why it's a question mark. That's why this is a question mark. Why? Because this question stands to this day. These are some stingy motherfuckers, man. Excuse my language, but they are, man. It says, if great gatherers come to thee, would they not leave some gleaning grapes? If thieves by night, they would destroy till they had enough. See? And that's what's going on. These devils, they haven't had enough. That's why I pulled that Proverbs, the 30th chapter, because they are never satisfied. They are never satisfied, man. Matter of fact, because, you know, this same scripture is in the book of Obadiah. Let me get there, because I think Obadiah quoted it another way. Let's see, bear with me. It's Obadiah. Yeah, verse 5. Obadiah verse 5. It says, if these came to thee as robbers by night, how art thou cut off? See? And this is a question mark. See, when you go hit a lick, you come in and get what you want and then leave. But Esau Edom, he will, if he like what's in your house, he's gonna take the whole house, man. And that's what he did to America. He took this whole land, man. Yeah, I mean, he had taken this whole land. It says, would they have not stolen till they had enough? If great gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes? See, you supposed to leave some grapes, man. You supposed to leave, but we understand that this devil is not gonna get it. He's gonna continue to steal, but really he's gathering all these riches for us, man. See, yeah, I mean, this devil have stole all the gold. You think it's in Fort Knox? If they had the gold in Fort Knox, they wouldn't even tell you about Fort Knox, man. Them bankers got a hold of that, man. You know what I mean? You know, but they really gathering for us. But the point is that these devils are stingy, man. You know, and they have gotten rich off of pretty much off of usury, man. You know, matter of fact, let's get a couple of years, because they say the Bible is the law of the land, and they're gonna get judged by the law, man. Let's see. This is bear with me. Yeah, this is Leviticus 19:9. It says, when ye reap the harvest of your land, thou shalt not wholly reap the corners of thy field, neither shalt thou gather the gleanings of thy harvest. And thou shalt not glean thy vineyard, neither shalt thou gather every grape of the vineyard. Thou shalt leave them for the poor and stranger. I am the Lord your power. See? And that's what you're supposed to do. See, that was the welfare system. You know what I mean? But see, you see how Esau Edom does. He's not with that, man. You know, he's not with that, man. He want the whole thing. He stripped the land bare, man. You know, he stripped the land bare, man. And that's why you got these different, what you call it, GMOs, because how he raped the land, man. You know, he don't follow the land Sabbath. He wanted there, man. You know. But it tells you that you supposed to leave some grace, man. But you think this devil's going to do that? No. It says, ye should not steal nor deal falsely, neither lie to one another. Yeah. And that's what this devil have done. He dealt falsely with us, man. Before you get your check, guess what? He already got his cut. I mean, goddamn, man. I already busted my ass. Yeah, I mean, your check already spent before you even get a hold to it. That's from the so-called white man. You know. It says, let me jump down to verse 13. Thou shalt not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. See? And that's what they do. They rob us, man. They rob us. I mean, you know, Jake, we ain't really got shit, man. But they still want to take that. You know, they'll get your crumbs, man. They want your crumbs. You $10 in a negative, and these motherfuckers blowing your phone up because you $10 in a negative, man. But these bankers got trillions and trillions of dollars. They so rich to where everything is free to them. Everything is free. That's how rich they are. But they'll blow your phone up because you are $12 in a negative, man. You know what I mean? It says, thou shalt do not defraud thy neighbor, neither rob him. The wages of him that is hired shall not abide with thee all night until the morning. See, you should pay us that day, man. But you think Esau's gonna do it? Now they say, well, look, I'm gonna store it up for a week and I'm gonna pay. Come on, man. Because let's just say, let's just say if you work, right, and your first day of work is on on the same day of pay period, you get paid for that one day. You know what I mean? Your check comes for that one day. That's gonna be pretty much the closest you're gonna make per hour. Let's just say you get paid $15 an hour, and you get paid. You work what, 8 hours? What that is? $80, something like that in that area. Let's just say $80. You know what I mean? But the point is that all right, that one day check, right? And it's supposed to be $80, and they'll cut it out your with tax. They're gonna tax you, and you might get like $75, man, something in that ballpark. So they ain't gonna really cut you hard, but they let it store up for about 5 days. You know what I mean? Now you expecting a nice piece of change. They gonna test the shit out you, man. But that's how these devils do, man. You know? They gonna squeeze every penny out you, man. Even when it's tax season, you know what I mean? How in the hell you owe them all your money. You gotta pay them to get your money back. You know what I mean? You know? But that's how this devil is. That's why he's gonna vomit up these riches. Matter of fact, let me get that. Because the scripture said, woe unto him that increaseth that is not his, man. That's how you have gotten fat off of these unjust riches. See, everything you have got was unjustly, man. Everything you do is not right. You know what I mean? And you stingy niggas, you gonna cough it up pretty soon, man. You know what I mean? So this is Job 20. And let's see. I started at 15. Job 20:15. He hath swallowed down riches, and he shall vomit them up again. See? The Most High shall cast them out of his belly. Yeah. See, you have swallowed down these riches, and you are gluttonous, man. These devils are gluttonous. You know what I mean? They have swallowed down these riches, and they got their face on the money, man. They got their damn face on the money, man. But they want everything. They want it all. And it's so bad to they got the whole planet Earth in their hands. You know what I mean? And now they looking to inhabit another planet, man. Come on, man. See, the Lord is about to stop this devil, because ain't no stopping him, man. I mean, if you continue to, the Lord will continue to let this devil continue what he's doing. Pretty much everybody will be dead. You know, this is a destructive nation, that is ruling right now, man, on all levels. Even that's why the scripture said that even that tender mercies are cruel. Tender mercy, you can have mercy on somebody by you snatch them out the way of from a car in the street. But the tender mercy is you know what I mean? You got them in your bosom, and there's a sense of compassion with it. But even they tender mercies is cruel, man. You know, because even when it seems like it's good, but it's gonna fuck you up, man. At the end of the day, it's gonna fuck you up. It says, he shall suck the poison of asp, the viper's tongue shall slay him. He shall not see the rivers, the floods, the brooks of honey and butter. You mean what? He's not going to be living it up once. He's not going to be living it up no more. It says, that which he labored for shall he restore. Why is that? Because it was unjust. See, this devil have stolen everything, man. He have stolen everything. But guess what? It's going to be restored unto us. See, this devil got big vaults of bars of gold throughout the earth, man. You know, you got these underground bunkers and vaults, and it's number gold bars down there, man. You know what I mean? But guess what? They're going to restore it. You know? It says, and shall not swallow it down. According to his substance, he shall the restitution be, and he shall not rejoice therein. Yeah, because you're going to have to pay back everything that you have stolen, man. You know, and you stole it, but you hanging on to it like it's yours, man. Like you deserve it, like it was meant for you, man. You know, it says It said, because he have oppressed and forsaken the poor, because he have violently taken away an house which he builded not. See, this is what happened to you Edomites, man. You have violently taken away a house that you have not built, man. You know, like look at America, man. America, we are sitting on stolen land, man. We are on stolen land, man. Yeah, I mean, he have not built this house. These Edomites have stolen this. This wasn't given to you. You know. Let's see some. Let's see. This is oh man. Let's see. I started now. This is Ecclesiastes 5. Let's see. I started now. It says, moreover, the profit of the earth is for all. The king himself is served by the field. He that loveth silver shall not be satisfied with silver, nor he that loveth abundance with increase. This is also vanity. Yeah, man. And that's what these devils. You love silver, but you're not even satisfied. You got the whole planet Earth in your hand, but you're not satisfied. And then in that, you not dishing it out, man. See, even your own nation hates you. That's why the Amalekites, they're gonna get it the worst, man. I tell you that Lamech is gonna be judged 70 and soundful. That's talking about Amalek. Amalek is gonna get it, man. That's because even the tribes of Edom, the rest of the tribes of Edom is gonna be getting that Amalek ass, man. You know what I mean? Because you haven't broke off even your own nation. That's why the Lord considered the other nations as dogs. And Edom is the top dog, the bottom dog. You're gonna have to say the worst of the worst, man. You know what I mean? Because you just throw some raw meat to a pack of wild dogs, they hungry. Well, guess what? Whoever get it first, they're not gonna share with the rest of the crew. They're gonna have it for themselves, man. You know. It says the sleep of a laboring man is sweet, whether he eateth little or much. Yeah, and guess what? That's why you Edomites, you haven't deserved nothing that you have gained, man. That's why you don't get no sleep at all. That's why these Edomites, once they hit 30, man, them motherfuckers got crow's feet. They just look restless, man. Why? Because they haven't labored for anything that they have done. That's why it's a thing called old money. They're born with a silver spoon in their mouth because they haven't labored for nothing, but they living on top, and they're restless, man. You know, it says, but the abundance of the rich would not suffer him to sleep. There is a sore evil which I have seen under the sun, namely riches kept for the owners thereof to their hurt. Yeah, man, and that's the evil that's done under the sun, man. These devils, man. And that's why I said that. Matter of fact, let's get that Ecclesiastes 10. Let's get that Ecclesiastes 10. Because these Edomites and rulership, this is in the worst possible scenario, man. The Edomites ruling. You know what I mean? Yeah, these other nations, the Medo-Persians, the Egyptians, and the Babylonians, the Assyrians, and all that, man. But the worst of the worst, man, these damn Edomites, man. You know what I mean? But guess what? Sooner or later, it's going to happen when you're going to have to give up that seat, man. And we in that season. You know what I mean? So this Ecclesiastes 10 and 5 said, there is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. See? Meaning what? Solomon seen this certain rulership which we're in now. And he said it looked like an error which proceeded from the ruler. Why? Because the Edomites are ruling. Like, how did the Lord allow this? Pretty much. How did the Lord allow the Edomites to be ruling that? The same ones That because Solomon, man, hey man, Solomon was out there. So that's why I said he knew the times, the beginning, the ending, the beginning, the midst, and the end of times. So pretty much he pretty much you want to call it time traveling or whatever you want to call it, but he's seeing these different eras, man. That's why he's like, all this is vanity until the kingdom come, man. So Solomon seeing this pretty much this period of time, who is ruling right now. Because it says the Lord matter of fact, let's get that in Daniel. Matter of fact, let's just get it real quick because I don't want to chop it up. Daniel 2:21. It said, he changed the times and the seasons. He removed kings and set up kings. He gave wisdom to the wise and knowledge to them that know understanding. See? So guess what? He removed kings and he set up kings. So what Solomon's saying looked like the Lord made a mistake by setting up the Edomites to rule. Which we know that the Lord don't make mistakes. But just look how the condition of the earth is. Like, how in the hell did this guy come up on top, man? You know what I mean? So it says, folly is set in great dignity, and the rich sit in low place. See, folly is set in, if you want to be popular in this society, you have to be folly, man. You have to be full of folly. You have to be foolish. You got to be stupid. That's why the class clown was the most popular guy in the school, man. Why? Because folly is set in great dignity, and that's on all levels. It says, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. See? And that's what we got going on. We got somebody supposed to be in chains. They're supposed to be somewhere in the coal mines digging for minerals for us. He is the one that's ruling right now. And guess what? He's getting fat off of us, man. This devil is getting fat off of us, man. And like the labor that we do, we're not getting our proper compensation off of it, man. Just like you work somewhere in construction. But guess what? The guy that's in a 3-piece suit is getting paid more than you, man. The motherfucker that's on a computer is getting more bread than the guy that's out there working and sweating and laboring, man. You know what I mean? That's how backward this society is. But that's going to change. Actually, it's going to be, the role's going to be flipped. See, you're going to be sweating and working hard till your damn fingernails fall off. And you're not going to get paid at all, man. It's got to come back upon you. It says, he that diggeth a pit shall fall into it. See? And whoso break him in heads, a serpent shall bite him. And yet, this devil had dug this pit. Like I quote, these devils gain unjustly by the way of usury, man. That's a nigger. That's a nigger for you, man. That's a nigger for you. Yeah, I mean, you asking a loan for $250, but next week you gotta pay $325. Guess what? You gonna fall into that same pit, man. Cause everything that you gaining, you're gonna throw it right back up. You know what I mean? And you're gonna get paid back for everything that you ever done, Esau, man. Everything. You know what I mean? So I know I kind of went off topic a little bit. Let me see. Bear with me, Salakia. Let's see. Bear with me. Let me see if I can get one more scripture. Let's see. Salakia, bear with me. Let's see. Salakia. Let me get one more scripture out here if I can find it. Damn, I can't think of it right now. You know what? I can't find it, but guess what? You Edomites, man, you're gonna get destroyed, man. At the end of the day, I mean, that's pretty much that's what the scripture says, man. For all these abominations that you have done, these wicked and cruel acts that you have done to the people, the children of Israel, yeah, I mean, the apple of the Lord's eye, you're gonna get paid back for every single thing you have done. And this is one of the charges that you are being indicted on is usury. You know, being a nigga and pretty much gaining unjust goods, man. So you're gonna throw it up and you're gonna reap what you sow, man. So with that, I can, man, I just want to give all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, Hakadash. Double honors to the apostle, elders, the great millstone. Like to say shalom to the elected, his word, and our truth, and sincerity. DTA, a Bible ball.